Hello and welcome back to Pixelmon Harmony with me, Curtis and his life. We are here flying around on my Talon Flame that I got in my last episode. Yeah, I figured it out, you guys. I figured out how to fly! And now we can take a look around and see everything inside of Talonflame's head. He wants berries. But today, I just finished doing that grinding session. I'm actually filming the same day that I did in the last episode. And, I'm feeling just a little bit drained from that grinding sesh, so I think I want to do some nice restorative building. So I have claimed a bunch more land here around Castle in the process of building this lake, and I want to take a chance to start building it up with stuff. So I'm thinking this area over here, I've cleared it all of trees, and I think it's time to put in a little bit of an automatic farm. Something I'd put in a survival world just on regular Minecraft. I think I need to do it in this world here too. So you might be wondering, Curtis, what kind of farm are you planning on building? Like, there's not a whole lot you can actually farm in this version of Minecraft. And you're right, but the thing that I need to farm is food. Food is a little bit harder to come by. Like, grinding against wild Pokemon can get you a fair bit of meat, but I think I really need a wheat farm, because bread is just going to be a lot more reliable, and I can AFK there and get a whole lot of bread in the meantime. So for this build, I'm going to be following a similar palette to what I was using for the main building here of Castle. It's going to be made of primarily cobblestone and some spruce wood as well, and of course glass on the side so we can see what's on the inside. But I do have to do a little bit of landscaping first, because this is a rather hilly area. So this build is going to rely on water physics. Water source blocks will spread 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks and push all the items off in the way. So if we have a whole big wheat plot there, it'll push 8 blocks worth of wheat off into awaiting hoppers that I'll have on one side. So I've gone and built a rough floor plan here. This is going to be where our hopper's going, with the chest just sticking out the bottom here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is where our source block is going to go. But right here, we need to put some pistons. And there we have our line of pistons in place. So we're going to power them from underneath. So once they're powered, they'll push up the block that's on top of them, preventing the water from flowing through. So right underneath our pistons here, we've got a little bit of space, and we're going to start by putting redstone torches underneath every single one of these pistons. So this is going to be the resting position for this farm. And you see it's raised this little bit of spruce wood up one more block. And now on the back of those, we're just going to shove a line of redstone repeaters and then connect them all together with a little bit of redstone. And we're going to take that line of redstone and not do that. And now all we need to do is connect this line of redstone up and out the front of our build. And we're going to put a piece of cobblestone there with a lever on it. All we need to do now is add a repeater. So turn on this lever. That should power the block, powering the redstone underneath it. And now we just need to see how far it goes, and of course we're losing signal strength about right here. So we just need to toss down another repeater, and you probably heard it as well as I did, that our pistons have fired. So if we look in the front, our pistons are up. If we hit the switch, I didn't use sticky pistons. So rather than spend the rest of the episode trying to find enough slime to make sticky pistons, I just replaced those planks with gravel. So now when I hit the switch, the gravel falls down, and that is going to let the... Oh, maybe that will be a problem. I'm gonna have to run a couple tests. So I have put water behind the gravel, so I guess this is the first official test of this farm. If I hit the switch... Ah, that's interesting. Looks like I need sticky pistons after all. But before I go find some slime, I'm going to put these hoppers in place. So I'm just going to put hoppers along the side here, and a line. And a line of hoppers going across the top, just like that. So anything that gets washed through will come into these hoppers and land right in this chest here. And let's go ahead and put a little bit of cobblestone behind there. Just to match the building style. Nice. Sometimes I forget just how easy it is on this server to get the materials you need as long as you have the money. And not here. Maybe downstairs? Ah, here we go. Mob drops, slime balls. Let's go ahead and buy quite a few because we're gonna need them. And now we've got our sticky pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. And second official test of the farm. Much better. Uh-oh. It was just lag. So that's really all there is to this build. It's not very complex, not very difficult, just a little bit of redstone here and there. But what I can do is build it a lot taller so that we can increase the amount that we'll get from this farm. Underneath here, I've done a little bit of a split, and I've built a simple redstone elevator, redstone torch elevator, to send the signal up to the top level here, so the second level. And what this will do is now when I flick the switch, both levels of pistons will retract at the same time. And I've also noticed that there's a fair bit of lag on this server, so every time I flick the switch back, it takes quite some time for these pistons to actually go back up, and sometimes I have to go around before they'll actually extend again. So I don't think I'm going to be harvesting very often, because right now I think it might be creating a lot of lag for a lot of people. And now we've got the water in place on both levels, so let's hit the switch, and yep, excellent. We have 2 working levels. So now that our farm is functional, all that remains is to get the whole thing all seeded. And there we have the first layer planted. I also realized I forgot to consider the hydration of these couple blocks here, so I tossed a couple water blocks on the sides here, and if I just cover them up, you can't even tell. And on the side here, I've gone ahead and added some doors and a little bit of an access stair so we can get up and down between the two. And I think for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to leave it nice cobble roof. That way if I want to put more layers on top of it later on, it'll be easy enough to tear out and just start over. And instead of all this exposed redstone in the back, we're just going to go ahead and cover it all up with cobblestone. And with those last blocks of cobblestone, we are all done. Just to jump down, it looks pretty good from the front, but I focused more on the functionality of it than the form. Most of it looks like a giant cobblestone box, but hey, it works, and that's what I set out to do. I will never go hungry again on this server. And now that this build is done, we're gonna do something a little bit different to round out today's episode. If I go into something called the P hunt for Poke Hunt and then hit list, you can see a list of different Pokemon, and they'll give you different rewards. So I've noticed that this forest I'm in is a Minccino nest, and that would get me 4 rare candies, a battle point, and $1,000. So I've been catching them as I see them around, but I think now I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna aggressively hunt them. Yes, 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 redemption, here we go. Eevee, please. Please, oh, please, oh, please. No, it died. I will never have an Umbreon at this rate. So I've already caught a couple Minccino. I think I've caught 5 so far, and I need to find one with, I think it's a bold nature. Yeah, a bold nature. So here we go, Minccino number 6. Nope. Wow, I really was successful with my goal for castle. That tower is visible from pretty much anywhere. Eevee, 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 Eevee. Get in a ball. Yay! One last one. Come here, you. Be bold. Don't be timid. Seriously, I need your nature to be bold. Whoa! I did it! Nice! I just completed level 2 Pokehunt. There's my rare candies, and I got a little bit of money. Wow, I didn't actually expect I was going to be able to finish that Pokehunt in the time that I had left today, but turns out I did. And now I've got all these Mincinos, and I don't really know what to do with them. But anyway, that's all the time I have for today, you guys. If you like that video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more of these videos, please hit subscribe. All the support you give to this channel really helps me a lot. And until next time, bye-bye!